Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Novel Nana. I'm Bex. So, a week ago, I was able to participate in a live stream critique with Barrett Laurie over on his channel. We were reviewing submissions that people had sent in for us to give critiques to. Now, these were only our opinions that we had given back as feedback for the submissions that we had received on these short stories and flash fictions. A lot of my critiques had to do with concrete imagery or concrete language and abstract language. And what I mean by the critiques that I gave, I'm going to kind of explain a little more with this board behind me. So that's what this video is all about today. If that interests you, then stick around, and I'll go give you a couple of examples here on the board. And if you like this type of content, please be sure to hit that like button. Let's get into the video. Okay, real quick, I'm only going to do two little examples here for you today, and you'll have to excuse the in the back of my head because I will be kind of walking you through the board. So, concrete versus vague or abstract imagery in your descriptions. So, if we had a sentence, she or he wore jewelry around his or her neck, this is a completely fine sentence. However, jewelry is a vague or abstract image, okay? So everyone knows what jewelry is. However, to make it more concrete, we already know that it's around their neck. So obviously you wouldn't wear, a bracelet or a ring or earrings or a nose ring or whatever around your neck. So we already know that it's a necklace. So just call it a necklace. Now, if you want to up that imagery and level up with that description, you could go a step further. Instead of saying he wore a necklace around his neck, you could tell us what type of necklace, such as a puka shell. This gives us more concrete imagery because everyone knows what a puka shell necklace looks like. Okay, so you could also choose, a pendant, a locket, any other way of describing a necklace that would be more concrete imagery for your reader. So it helps them picture your character better. And in this way, you can also draw your audience in, immerse them a little more into your character, because your character's development can be shown in various ways throughout your story. You can give us a little bit of description through simple sentences like this. You can let us know a little about maybe their style, by what type of necklace they wear. So let's say she wore, and instead of doing jewelry or necklace, we're going to go a little more specific and say she wore a choker around her neck. Now, if you want to get even more specific with the choker, everyone knows what a choker looks like, but if you want to give us a little hint as to who your character is or what their style is, kind of just weave that in to your descriptions. So you could say she wore and then maybe specify the material that the choker is made out of, or the color, or the style. So maybe it's a thick banded choker with spikes. That would give us a very clear image of who your character is and their style. Maybe you could choose a thin, lacy black choker around her neck. These are all things that will make you have a better and more clear image. And that's what I mean by concrete. So it'll give you that concrete imagery in your reader's mind, and peering into your character and their style. Okay, on to the next example. He or she put on shoes and went out the door. The sentence is perfectly fine, but it doesn't do much for the story. It doesn't do much as far as character development. It doesn't do much as far as giving us a concrete image of your character or giving us any insight onto what's happening in the scene, or maybe a little bit of personality you could add in. So here, put is such a weak word. So we want to get rid of put. So what you could do, just a suggestion, instead of saying put, choose a stronger image. So instead of put, you could say he threw on shoes. He donned shoes. He shoved on his shoes. All of these things give us more of a concrete image in our head. Okay, also, went. So went, we could choose another. So instead of saying went, you could say rushed or bolted or sloughed, depending on how quickly they went out the door. You could give us a little insight and more concrete image of your character and their style. Okay, so on to the word shoes. Now, real quick, door is already a concrete image because when you say the word door, everyone pictures pretty much the same thing, a door. Unless it's like, a hobbit door, if you want to be a little more specific, or the mahogany door, or whatever. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to try to keep it short, and I underlined the word shoes. Because yes, it is concrete in the sense that everyone knows what shoes are. But to really give us more of a better description and better imagery, and not so vague, for the word shoes, you could give us a little character here, or character style. So instead of saying shoes, what type of shoes are they? Could they be maybe some long laced up, what are those shoes called? Converse, Converse shoes, or maybe they stomp on their combat boots, or maybe she laces up her ballet shoes. Anything that you can do to elevate this word and make it more concrete of an image for your reader can really help you within that story and developing that character and their style. It can help your reader picture the image better. So that's what I'm talking about when I say concrete versus vague or abstract imagery in your descriptions. So a lot of these things, these are just simple examples here, but I think you get the gist. So just pay attention to, words that are weak, like put and went. You want to elevate your writing by telling us maybe how they put on their shoes or maybe how they went out the door. So anyway, I hope that this helps. If your character was an athlete, maybe you could just throw in that little bit of description by saying he put on his, or he donned on his cleats. That automatically will tell your reader a little bit of information about your character. So I hope that this clarifies some of those issues that some of you might have had with my feedback, considering, or when you considered my feedback as an example here. I had said a lot of, it needs a little more concrete imagery, or, elevate the description. This is what I'm talking about. So it's not so much of an abstract concept. You really want to put that picture or that image in your reader's mind. And it will draw them in. It will immerse them into your story so much quicker, and also give us a little bit of insight about your character. So that's all I have for you today. I hope these examples helped provide you with some options that you could use and also some clarity. So thank you so much for watching. I do so appreciate each and every one of you. If you do like this kind of content, just hit that like button, and if you want to be notified the next time that I upload, ring that bell. It'll let you know. And it's usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, this past Tuesday, I was unable to upload, but I'm back, guys. So anyway, it's usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Central Time for those of you who don't know. And I have noticed that a lot of my viewers are not yet subscribed. What are you waiting for? Just push that subscribe button, and I hope to join, or have you join into my little family here. But that's all, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. And until then, happy writing. Bye.